be hating up on me. Look at the cape up on him, tryna save a bitch that ain't known him. Your name ain't Stoney, plus the whip on Kobe. That's why you hating on me. Only difference is yours in the face, mine's in the chain. I let it swing and let my nuts hang. Purer than cocaine, I'm uncut, nigga. Little even bust, nigga. Your wife is my slut, nigga. You see the Kobe's on the truck, I call it Mr. Whipper. 100 grand cash in the hand of a dealer. Pour out some liquor for my stars in the sky. They call him Big Dipper. They hating on me, they gon' make Nina Raw sicker. While they waiting for that nigga Stoney hold the slip up. They be hating on me, they be hating up on me. Every time they see me with they bitch, they be hating up on me. They be hating up on me, they be hating up on me. Every time they see the whip on Colas, they be hating up on me. They be hating on me, they be hating on me. I be showing niggas love, but they be hating on me. They be hating on me, they be hating on me. Should already have a buzz, but they be hating on me.
Stoney, tell me why they gotta be so bitch made? Why they hating on me? Why they wanna see me in the grave? All I do is hit the blade, keep them on their toes a day. Maybe cause I'm getting paid, coming through different like my ways. I got sex slaves, I never claim bitches, I claim Paru. But I'm all about my riches, sagging my britches, still wearing them burgundy chuckers, lunatics and OG, rolling with them head busters. Through these Inglewood streets, strapped with heavy heat, cause haters still trying to send me back to the penitentiary. But still I'm on century, facing the century. Plus them rednecks be hating too, so fuck the police. They be hating the police.
No, some real shit though. Niggas be like, where that nigga Stoney get his name from? You know what I'm saying? It's from my relative, man. His name's Stoney Stearns, man. He died in '86. He was a cold nigga, man. The nigga was about his motherfucking money, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was a cold way the nigga died, though, you know what I'm saying? Because nigga was only like 22 when he died, you know what I mean? Long hair, dark skin, you know what I mean? He was on this shit, and he was chilling with my homeboy Lil Man, Big Stoney from 20s, from NHB 20s, man. And that nigga was chilling with Big Man, you know what I mean? I mean, Little Man from 20s, you know what I mean? They was doing their thing, hanging out. And they was posted outside his mama house. He was gonna give his mama some flowers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas rolled by, yelled out his name and Poppy, you know what I mean? Killed him right in front of his mama house though, you know what I mean? So I was like 6 years old, you know what I mean? Going to the nigga funeral, you know what I'm saying? Nigga looked fly in the casket. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves Stoney, man. That nigga was like one of the first 20s to die, really, you know what I mean? Everybody say Santa Claus and all that shit, but that nigga was like one of the official ones though, man. You know, you had a brother named Terry, he died too. You know what I'm saying, in the dice game and shit. But niggas was some official ass niggas, man. That was from my auntie Astoria, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother's sister. My grandmother, you know, her name Astoria Stearns, you know what I mean? But anyway, you know, the nigga died and shit, you know what I mean? So I kind of like admired the nigga, you know what I'm saying, for getting his bread and getting his paper and shit, you know. So I wanted to do the same thing, you know, grow up and get money, you know, do all the same things, like sell drugs or have bitches or whatever the fuck you say, you know. But he had a son, his name was Lil Stoney. And I took favor from my relative, you know what I'm saying. That nigga, you know, always used to come to my birthday parties and shit, so you know we kind of got close and shit. And then one day the nigga was on like Crenshaw and Adams and shit, you know what I mean, going to the gas station with his father from Hoover, you know what I'm saying. And then the Hoovers hit some niggas up, come to find out they was like, I think from Blackstones or something. And you know, Lil Stoney was wearing all blue and shit. They had him pump the gas and all that, you know. And you know, the nigga was only like 13, 14 when he died and shit. And they shot the nigga up, man. Shot that nigga in his back, man. Turned him over and shot him in both of his eyes, you know what I mean? So that kind of like hurting my feelings and shit, you know. So I'm like, man, this nigga's getting real close, you know what I'm saying? So I just automatically turned my name like Stoney just for revenge. Like I wanted just revenge on everything and everybody that ever took something from me. And they took them niggas from me. First his daddy Stoney, then my little relative Stoney. So only Stoney's was left was me and his other son. His son was Terry. You know, a lot of people know Terry, man. That nigga be in Lancaster, be in the Dubs, be in the Queen Streets, be in the neighborhood roots. A lot of people know him, man, you know. So it's like only us two left and shit, you know what I mean? So it's like I had to just do what I had to do, you know. So that's how I got the name Stoney, you know what I'm saying? Then how I got the name Hoggsta, you know, my relative D, we call him Dan, but we call him Lunatic. Lunatic say I used to hog everything, like when we used to smoke weed and shit. I didn't pass the blunt or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just hit the blade and shit. They used to be like, man, pass the blunt. By the time I passed you the motherfucking blunt, it was a roach. If we were sharing a 40, by the time I passed you the 40, it was a sip left. If we was fucking the same bitch, by the time, nigga, you got on the bitch, I done bust 3 nuts. So they was like, you know, that nigga's a hog, you know what I mean? So I was like always a hog of everything I do and shit. So you put the hoggsta in it just to make it a little more gangster, you know what I'm saying? Just to be, you know, with that thug shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I always was like a ladies man, so that's really why I call myself the hoggsta. Because when I see a bitch, I was on her like snap, you know what I'm saying? I was really on that bitch. But, you know, right now, you know, I put the Stoney hoggsta together because, you know, I'm a revenge of Stoney, you know what I'm saying? And that's all how I got my name and shit from the history, you know what I'm saying? The history hold a lot of love and a lot of respect. And I felt, you know what I'm saying, and the streets felt that I got a lot of love and a lot of respect on what I do, kinda, you know. And that's how I got that name, man. So when niggas want to know how I got the name Stoney Hoggsta, man, that's how I got it, you know what I mean? That's my history on my name, you know what I'm saying? Now you ask these other cats what's the history of their name, man. See if it's a factor, you know what I mean? But that's what we do, man. We just trying to get this money out here, man. You know, Stoney Hoggsta, man. Nigga trying to go to school for this little filming shit so I can learn how to edit my own videos. For you niggas that be charging niggas up the ass for a little punk ass video and shit, I can go on and do my own thing, man. Have my nigga Mike, you know what I'm saying, filming that shit for a nigga too. So, yeah, man, just shout out for all you niggas that's out here still grinding, trying to make it in this industry, man, because it's hard than a motherfucker. So all you sucker niggas, man, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna take a whole lot to get up out here, man. So you're gonna have to do a lot of promotion, a lot of this, a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Well, niggas just gotta try to learn how to do something different, man, you know? Just like my brother said, man, you just gotta stop just always rapping in front of this camera. We gotta change the game up, man. Do some movies or something, man. Step the motherfucking game up and do something real fly and flashy, you know what I'm saying? But, that's all I'm gonna say right now, man. But just step your game up, man. I'm proud of the niggas that's doing it, you know what I'm saying? Straight West Coast, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the West Coast, rest of the West, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue going, you know, 2012, new things, better things, big things, stay focused. And I can blabber on all day and all the more, but all I'm gonna say is, man, stay focused for the West. It's gonna happen. And money talk, bullshit walk, man.